Radio. Beyond.
Parental discretion strongly advised.
Welcome to the fucking, what is this called again?
I said what I said on Beyond FM.
All right, what up, everybody? This is the I Said What I Said podcast with ATG. We got Brad, we got John, we got Rob, and we have a very special guest, Retro Champ.
Yeah.
What is up, man?
What
How you
up,
been?
bro? I'm good, man. How you doing?
Chilling, man. I got a shit, honestly, but we gonna
Hey,
get through this, and we'll
I feel you on that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Sometimes you gotta go. Like, I ain't gonna stunt. I've been having to pee for the past 45 minutes.
There's a bathroom.
But I'll wait. You know what I'm saying? I'll hold it. You know what I'm saying? We got a good show, so I'll wait.
Yeah, we'll give it a good hour.
I'll
We'll break, take a shit break.
I have
come
a
back.
I have a bladder of like you know, like, I don't know if y'all seen Fairly Odd Parents when Timmy had drank all that lemonade. His shit was like iron. That's how my bladder is. Like, it's like iron. I can hold that shit for hellas.
Believe it or not, I have not seen much Fairly Odd Parents.
Man, let me-
John's phone going off. Such a professional over here.
And to think I just opened this beer for it.
No, man, it's been a while. We're learning how to do this again because we took like a 6-month break.
Yep.
You want to say?
How long's coronavirus been around?
I know, man.
Too goddamn long.
2019.
It's been
Yeah. Realistically, yeah.
right.
Pretty much.
I know. So we gotta. Shit.
Flu.
How you guys been? Nobody got the virus, right?
Nope. I ain't never caught it, but
Yeah.
I ain't never caught that motherfucker.
What? No.
No. Everybody. Okay.
I live at
Nope.
home, man. I don't do anything. I
I live at home, man. I don't know.
don't do anything, man. I live in a cave.
I mean, I went to work
I
and
got
stuff,
too many
but
bills.
I always
to
wore a
get-
mask.
Like, I gotta pay my mortgage.
Yeah.
Like I said, like, I
Yeah,
did
no
better
time
if
for
I
that
had
shit.
it or not. I'd still be out there fucking swinging a hammer, coughing. And
Yeah, I've been working from home. Like, it's definitely put a damper on my, I guess, energy. I don't know.
Yeah,
Sitting at
how
the desk
is
all
that?
day.
Y'all lucky as hell. I gotta go to work every morning and deal with these motherfuckers. Like, I don't think nobody understand how much pain. I'll be like, bro, I'll be seeing everybody at home working and shit. I'll be like, man, fuck y'all. I gotta get up in the morning.
I mean, I still got to get up in the morning.
But I'm saying, like, I gotta get up and actually go. Like, y'all can just be like, oh, I'm finna go make me some coffee and sit my ass down.
Sure,
Like,
sure,
I can't do that shit. I can't do that shit. I gotta get my ass up, get dressed, get in the car, start that motherfucker up and go. Like, I can't.
Yeah, I don't even got to wear clothes.
See what I'm saying? That's some bullshit. Motherfuckers can sit around in their underwear. Like, I gotta wear pants. Like, why?
Man, it's been a while.
I
gotta wear
super
pants.
uplifting positive
Why?
podcast.
so how is that though? Like really, like on the real, that's gotta be just fucking dreadful. Working at home, like at home, you just like that's my chill spot.
Man,
You
that sound
I couldn't do it.
heavenly
I
to
couldn't
me.
do it because I'd be like, I got shit to do, but I'm
Yeah.
looking over there at that fucking.
But I'm saying, though,
bomb and
I
TV.
I think it's heavenly because, like, I can work at home. You know what I'm saying? I can make me a sandwich. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
definitely
for real.
not
Like, you can
trying
straight
to-
make a sandwich while you at work. You ain't got to worry about no boss saying, hey, it's not lunch break. Man, fuck you. I'm finna eat my sandwich right now while I'm on this conference call.
Push the blackout button on the
Right,
Zoom
I'm
conference.
finna make this conference call, but on my mom, I'm sure finna eat this sandwich while I do it.
Right. I got to make sure, like, my son is at home doing the homeschool shit, so I got to make sure I at least have some decent clothes on when I walk past his his laptop in the whole class. That's a long dick.
Oh, the ego.
Oh, guys, that
Tell the
was.
kids what a long dick look like.
Anyway, let's get back to the sandwich talk. So,
That's what happened.
No, for real, like, hey, I ain't gonna lie though. It's been some videos that I've
Not with
seen.
the gynecologist. What's that?
Fucking weak,
Here we go.
bro. Well, that's pretty mighty LY, don't you think? Like, fucking, but no, like for real, like, if you work at home, man, cherish that shit because I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like, us
talking
essential
about that.
workers, bro, we don't want this shit. We want to be at home. Like, I wish I could drive a forklift at the crib. Like, do you know how lit that would be, a virtual forklift? Like, I mean, for real, like that.
Yo, that's a comedy
Like
bit right
dead
there.
ass, like dead ass. I was straight thinking about that shit. I'm like, bro, what if I could just straight work at the crib virtually? Bro, I would be like, lit. Like,
I'm sure one day it'll be like that.
Yeah.
it better be, bro. It's 20
I mean,
we ain't
but
found that shit
Ask
out yet.
Antonio about it.
I know it gets old for real.
It's old.
All right, I'm
couldn't
gonna
do
go
it.
ahead. I'll start asking you some questions. We'll do a little interview,
Alright.
but it won't be like. All right, the first question is gonna be basic as fuck. But
I'm just gonna chop it up later. He
yeah,
says.
but after that, I mean, anybody.
Why not? I would.
Feel free to chime in if you guys have any
Chop that
questions.
shit up, ATG. There
Any
you go.
questions
Take
or
it
retro?
sample,
Shit
put
up.
that in the
Don't
next
matter.
album.
Yeah, if you got any questions, you
But
can
I'll
do
get the
whatever.
most basic one out the way first. What inspired you to start making music? I know you've been asked that probably a million times.
God dang, here we go again. So, basically, as a kid, I used to watch 106 in Park. Every time I came home from
You feel
school,
old, man.
like, yeah, bro, I used to watch AJ and Free all the time. And, you feel me? It was just the countdown was so special to me. The performances, the battles, the whole show to me was just special. And, you know what I'm saying? We all watched 106 in Park, and we just seen how, you know, we all saw adults rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? We seen Young Jeezy, Fab, MC Light, you know what I'm saying? The Brat. Like, I've watched all of them growing up. And one day I was sitting and watching TV, watching it, and I saw this kid come up on stage. He's killing shit, you know what I'm saying? And he goes by the name of Lil Bow Wow.
Oh,
Blew me away, right? And I'm 8. I'm 8 years old. I swear I'm 8 years old. And I'm looking at TV, and I'm just like, bruh, you know what? If he can do it, I can do it. Like, that inspired the shit out of me. So ever since then, it was like, I just wanted to try to rap. So I started, like, writing 16s and shit. I didn't know what a 16 was at first, but I was just writing shit, trying to figure out little shit here and there. And ever since then, it's like I just started tapping into hip-hop.
that's crazy. Bow Wow too. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say. You know what I'm saying? Bow Wow.
People don't
Which
want to
is-
admit that shit,
Right.
man.
Hey, he can spit.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Yeah.
What's a 16?
He was. Bow Wow.
I'm
Edit
crying.
that out.
What? Edit that out.
Believe it or not, that was my first concert. Was a Bow Wow.
Oh, for real? See, I wish
I
I
didn't
would have
wanna be
went. See, it's so funny. It was a man. Peep this shit. It was a contest, bro. I bullshit you. Know, this was the first time I ever wrote a rap. So it was like Bow Wow was coming here for a concert or some shit.
By the Scream or whatever.
No, it was something like I forgot exactly what it was, but it was something like for the Beware the Dog something, but it was like a Hawaiian Punch contest. I swear to God, and it was like you write a hot 16, like from the back of the Hawaiian Punch bottle type shit. You can win and see Bow Wow and meet him. Bro, I tried to write the best 16. It was so garbage. They never wrote my ass back. They said, boy, that shit is terrible. Throw that shit away. So I was kind of
They
upset
wrote you
about
back and
that.
told you that though.
Hell no, they just wrote me back and said, so they wrote me back and was like, sorry, we just didn't really like it that much. We apologize. We like you to keep going though. You're very, very young. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that was just, my inspiration was Bow Wow coming up when I first seen him. Like,
That's wild. Man.
Real quick
Yeah.
side note, I need to understand why you saw Bow Wow as your first concert and you didn't want to be there. Like, I need to understand the scenario that caused that to happen.
So my cousins were going to so they were into it. They're like teenage girls, and me and
They were younger, you were older,
no, they were older.
and they just dragged you with them.
Which
pretty
cousin?
I gotcha.
much
Okay.
like so it's like my godmother. I said so it's like all right, this is weird. She was my godmother first, but then my mother ended up marrying into their family, so we're kind of like cousins now.
Okay.
So it's two older cousins, the girls, and then me and Montel are the younger, like the two boys, the little runts they had to drag with them to the concert.
Gotcha, so
pretty
you
much.
got dragged there, I guess. I was
Yeah,
curious
yeah.
how that
'Cause it
made
was-
sense.
it
didn't
was-
make sense to me. I was like, what?
It was Immature and Backstreet. No, Immature and B2K, and then Bow Wow was the headliner.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Where was that at?
some arena. I don't even
it
remember.
was probably at the Edward John
Yeah,
Dome or
it
some shit.
was. I remember it was packed. But yeah, I just sat there the whole time. And like everybody stand up and screaming and shit. I don't know, but I've never really been like that type of person though either. At concerts, be like like I had fun and I enjoyed myself and I want to get up front, but I'm not. I don't know.
I mean, I've been to a lot
I'll
of
mosh a few
concerts.
times. I'll do that.
For real. I
I
love
think I
moshing.
started the first mosh of any of all the
Oh, yeah.
discrepancies.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Larry, Smiley Boy, and Dub's eyes when I pushed Smiley Boy into the middle of this mosh pit.
I'm
I started.
crying.
Dub looked at me like, "Oh shit!" Just
Yeah.
like,
My first ever like concert ever was a Casualty show.
Okay.
Like, and that show was kind of crazy because I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and that was my first time ever moshing, and it was like,
What was it? Casualty?
yeah,
That's
the Casualties, yeah, it's like a punk rock band, and when they came here, it was so weird. So my buddy Carlos, he was like, "Hey, you want to go see the Casualties?" And I'm like, "Yeah," because he got me into them, and I thought punk rock was weird at first
What was
because
this show?
we all did.
the
but-
Casualties,
Where was the show?
it was here.
Oh, Pops.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
gotcha.
here, and that was my first time ever coming to Pops too. So it was so weird. Like I was in middle school.
Who was the headliner on that?
They were.
They were. I've never even heard of that fucking band, and they were the headliner.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
The Casualties like a classic punk.
Oh
band.
yeah, no, that's a old. They were up there with like Operation Ivy.
Yeah, like-
Rancid.
yeah.
I'm not
you
a
know,
big knowledgeable
Misfits.
punk guy. I know more about.
I wasn't either
King of
because
Pop right now, MGK just put out a new album.
Shut the fucking whole head, man. Are you talking in my direction right now? What?
Are we back out in?
Holy
Is he still
God,
being
dude,
talked about?
you know what, I ain't even gonna comment on that. I mean, I'm just being for real. I'm not gonna comment on that because I'm not gonna comment. I'm not gonna comment because I opened up the MGK with my partner T Dubs, and I'm just gonna let it be like that. But I will say this:
He's a good rapper, man.
I don't like this no more.
Yeah.
T
Man,
Dubs,
you know,
I like T
I'ma
Dubs too.
chill.
He took
I mean,
some
no, I'm gonna say this.
So-
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. MGK found his lane, and he's sticking to it.
There
I
you
hope
go.
so.
I'm fine with it. I have no problem with it. I'm just used to the Gunna. I'm used to EST for Life MGK when he first came out type shit. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
It
Lace
makes me
up. Like,
wonder,
I'm used to that, Kales. Like,
Was
I'm
he
not.
posing then or is he posing now? Or maybe he,
Yo, when I
maybe
met
he
the
was
dude
not
back
posing
in
at
the
all.
day, he took a chick I was with. Like, me and this chick were getting a little serious, and then he came around and they met at a backstage show, and she took off with them. And when they came back, I was kind of doing my thing, and him and his little crew came out there. And I remember they came and sat on the beach with like Jordans and socks and shoes, and they were like, they had all kinds of jewelry on, getting sand all up in their watches and shit. I was like, what the fuck? But as soon as his boys left, his whole language changed. He was like sitting around on the beach with us, yo, dude, you know, his whole. So I'm still sour because he was stole the chick I was smashing. So I never really liked the dude, but he was never nothing. I never went out of my way to look at him. But I hear millions of fans like him. Like I always say, millions of people like him. He must be doing something.
When I met him, though, it was like he was hella cool. Like, I walked up to him, I'm like, what's up, bro? He was like, what's going on, man? How you doing? I was like, I'm good. And he was like, all right, bro, I'm going to catch you later, and just walked off. Like, it wasn't like he was a bad person. It's just...
Oh, no, he was not bad.
He's not a bad person. Like, he is
He
just,
didn't have
you know
all
what
the
I'm saying?
tattoos back then when I met him. It was just a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, when he first came on the scene,
He
he
was just out
was...
stealing Brad's trim. That's what it was.
Oh,
Fuck
my
yeah,
God. Oh, man.
Yo, she changed her name to like something like Kelsey. Her name was she named it Machine Gun Kelsey. She had on Facebook and everything out because I was like, where the fuck? She hasn't hit me up in a while. Where the fuck she been? And then I see on Facebook she's been on tour with him. And then I get a call that she wants to get picked up because he done kicked her to the curb and shit. They got into a
Like a
fight.
lot lizard.
Yeah, and she was calling around all my boys trying to get them to come to West Virginia and pick her up. And I was like, ha!
Right.
No.
You're right.
No.
You're supposed to be.
You're right. You're supposed to be.
Oh no, one of my
Incredible.
sad ass buddies went and picked her up thinking he was gonna get some, cause she was fine. Like this was some of my top like pieces of,
Oh, wow.
you know, that was and
But not finer than you, Jules. Not finer than you.
Good job, Tonio. Cleaning up for Brad.
but Jules is the
Clean up without
classiest
three.
I've ever
Boy, he
had,
gonna go
you know?
home. She gonna be like, who the hell did you think he was gonna talk about in that damn show?
Right. That shit's
Oh, my old lady's heard the worst of it, that's for sure.
Well, say that into the mic, sir.
My old lady has heard the worst of it. Shit, you can ask her. She's heard some bad stories.
Yeah.
What?
I think everybody knows how I feel about MGK. I like to joke and shit on Facebook, but I had to stop because
Well,
people
will get
literally
mad.
somebody blocked me.
I think
He's losing fans over.
Like the shit I do here doesn't blow me away by any means, and I'm just
Right.
like, okay, you know what I mean? Like it's.
I think
don't
he's a
know.
very
That's
talented
not
guy,
to say that he
talented
couldn't
rapper.
go bar for bar with whoever. I don't know. I
yeah.
don't know shit about it.
I thought him
really
going
ever
up
got into
against
it.
Eminem was laughable.
It was a great.
He went up against the goat.
Like the people that are like on his nuts.
Hey, that shit you said about him
Yes.
is hilarious. She says, "This is what happens when you go up against him."
Right,
and it's him in
right.
that sweater.
Machine Gun Karen, like,
Machine Gun Karen.
like, people got mad at me when I posted that shit. They were pissed, and I'm like, I'm just joking.
I
I'm
laughed
like,
so
oh,
hard.
yeah,
I laughed so. I was just
Who gives a
like,
fuck, man? It's not like you photoshopped the picture or
Right,
some
right.
shit.
I
This
just
motherfucker done
shared
went out
it.
in a woman's blouse and
Hey,
fucking was out playing
Speaking
fucking.
of roast,
but no.
It wasn't
You,
even for a music
no,
video.
you know what's funny? You know what's funny? The day that they started beefing between MGK and Eminem, I was like, I told myself, I'm like, all right, okay. One of two things is gonna happen. Either I'm gonna say something first, or ATG's gonna say something first. and then I said, one of us is gonna get the backlash the worst. I don't know who, because we're gonna both go so hard for Eminem as far as like this whole beef go, because everybody knows that we feel like Eminem's the GOAT. So when we both posted at the same time, shit, boy, when I say our Facebook blew up,
were you looking at it like, man? I wonder who's gonna catch the backlash? Oh, Antonio already posted.
I mean, I think ATG thinks he's the greatest. I don't know if he does, but I know I think
my
he's the
favorite,
greatest.
dead or alive, is Tupac.
See, okay,
But
okay, that's what I thought
alive,
too.
Eminem, hands
See,
down.
yeah.
And that's just my personal favorite. I'm not saying that. I know that there's other rappers that are better at other different things and different aspects or whatever. But as far as my personal favorite, I think Eminem's like unfuckwittable. As far as like, put him in a, let's say, my way of looking at it is put him in a cipher with the best rappers there are. You know what I'm saying? And which he's already done. Which he's been in ciphers with Crooked Eye, Royce the 5'9", Black Thought, Mos Def. And he has outshined every single one of them every time. Like, you say most?
Yeah.
Who has he been in the? Who has he been?
No,
in the,
I was just like, that's very, like, yeah. When those
Right,
are the names
like,
that he's.
I think my favorite
like
cipher
Black
with
Thought.
him-
Who
yeah.
raps?
I mean,
Who
dude,
raps better than Black Thought?
nobody,
And like
nobody,
Mos Def.
dude,
Like, are you
nobody.
kidding me?
That's why I kind of.
To outshine them.
That's why I kind of.
Right,
That's what I'm saying.
Royce.
That's why I kind of. That's my favorite cipher,
Royce.
because that whole
Royce the
cipher was
5'9".
so diverse between Black Thought, Mos Def, M.
Yeah.
Like I was
First
just
one,
like,
that old-
yeah, I was like
Back when M was early, that was early ass. Now that was pretty young.
that. But you know what? It's so crazy. Tech Nine showed me this video because you know what I'm saying. When I was talking to him a while ago, like when I went to Kansas City, it was the Independent Grind tour with him, Digirite, and Futuristic, and.
None of that's relevant. Back to the video.
Well, wait, I'm telling you. So I was talking to them, and Tech was like telling me about all the old shit he used to do back in the day, like in the '90s, like back in the day, like they had hella shit. And he was telling me about the song that him, Eminem, I think it was Twista, KRS-One, like it was a big ass.
Oh, that's.
It was crazy, yeah. And when I say that song was crazy, like it imagine every spitter from the like East Coast in the Midwest on one song. That's how this was. You had KRS-One at his prime, you know what I'm saying, with BDP, and you got Eminem doing his thing from Michigan. You got Tech Nine coming out from Kansas City in the Midwest. You got Twista doing his thing. Like everybody was on point that whole song, and I was like, damn, why have we never heard about this? He was like, because it was so low key and then nobody really cared about it like that.
You should re-drop that shit.
I said, that's bullshit.
It's still out there.
He's got a song
It's still
with
out
Tupac,
there.
too.
I can hear the song. I can hear it in my head right now.
It's still out there. It's crazy. And I know, yeah, he got a song with Tupac too, which is crazy. Like, that's why I look up the Tech for real, because he has done a lot. A lot.
Tech's
On his own too at that. With
Yeah, with no label.
I
So
like
he's in my
going
top
down those
three.
rabbit
That's the
holes
thing to
of
remember
like.
there on all that. You know what I
He
mean?
built
so
an
many people
empire.
don't fuck with Tech too. That's what's crazy to me. I don't understand.
I don't
why.
know.
They
I don't
ain't got
have,
no label
like,
push, man. They don't push him on the radio. They
I don't-
That's people don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but he's with all
so many
sixes and
people
seven,
only
he got a
what
lot
they're
of
told
like
to like,
radio
you know what I
love.
mean?
Yeah, Lil Wayne put him on there around
Yeah,
that
yeah.
same time because he was on the Carter 4.
Yeah, when him and Wayne
was in
linked
the
up, that
interlude.
was when him and Wayne finally linked up. That was like when Tech Nine was supposed to go completely mainstream.
I heard of Tech through ATG. In all honesty,
I heard
And
him
then-
through Dub.
and
I
then,
didn't know
like,
who
I
Tech Nine
listened
was.
to
before.
him,
Yeah, I
and
heard
then
of
he
it when
wasn't
I went
like.
to college. Some kid brought me a fucking Absolute Power. That was when Absolute Power came out. He brought me a
Damn.
fucking demo tape of that, and it was Absolute Power and
Damn.
another song on there. And that was back when we still had cassettes.
Uh-huh.
And fucking was like, hey man, you gotta check out this fucking dude. You like rap? You know, this dude's from Kansas City. Or he was like, you like metal? You know, fucking this dude's heavy, like heavier rap stuff. But it isn't really. But it was kind of like
Right.
got that hard edge.
He's
to it,
got
you
the
know what I mean?
influence
Yeah.
of it. Hell
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely. I mean, even that first album does a little bit. You know what I mean? It's got
Mm-hmm.
that. I mean, those beats are for the time they came out with. They're not. You know what I mean? Because back then that was like when Master P was huge. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Ghetto D
yeah.
was fucking running the streets. You know what I mean?
If y'all
So-
haven't listened to Ever Ready, that one is probably my favorite Tech album.
No,
It's
no.
every song on there is a slap. It's just every song, back to back. It's one of them, Riot Maker. I woke up to that
Oh,
song
man.
for a year straight, just because it got me so fucking amped in the morning. Like
Even the little
we gonna start this shit off right.
The
Like
little-
every morning, Mandy fucking hated me.
the little skit where he's in the bank. Right
Oh, that
before,
shit's dope.
Right before My
Yeah,
World.
yeah,
Yeah.
that.
I didn't
shit's
realize how big Tech was until the Dirty Heads did a song with them and the views that they had, the millions compared to the other shit just for featuring on one of their
Tech,
songs. I was like, oh shit, like because you can tell like a feature brought this many more views
That's
to
how my
your
phone-
shit.
Yo. Yeah, that's my best friend.
But yeah, I
So like that showed me because I had seen him. I always watched him. I'd seen you and a lot of your shit with Hobson back then.
And
all
don't get me
that.
started on Hop. Don't get me started on Hobson, please. Lord have mercy, that is my dog. I want to meet him again so bad, bro, so I can
But
talk to
that's
him.
who I met. Like that's what I found out about him around the time you were doing all
Hobson's
that
dope, too.
Hobson
Hobson saved my
competitions
life.
and shit back in the day.
I'm not lying.
And then I
Hobson
found
saved
out
my
he'd
life.
been around for a while.
He been around
Like, oh,
since
shit.
apparently since 04. He been around
Alright.
since 04.
retro
Yo,
top 5.
right
rappers.
now or just period?
Period. Fuck right
Period.
now.
Let's do
Damn.
He said fuck right now.
Well, I mean, my
That's the
top
worst
five.
time in history.
Well,
Bro. Pick always.
Well, I mean, my top five always would be Eminem, B.O.B., Ace Hood, Hobson, Joey Badass.
The only person on there that surprises me is B.O.B.
Everybody say Ace Hood, and I don't understand why.
No, Ace Hood is dope.
See what I'm
He's
saying?
dope. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't listen to his music like that, but
I do
I
still.
know that he, like the song he has slaps, and just his ability, his rapping ability,
Yeah.
is crazy.
Man, people don't understand, bro.
But then why B.O.B. though? Because his rapping
Why-
ability isn't crazy.
Well, okay, so the reason why I say B.O.B. is because he was the first rapper to me to have such an influential impact in a way where it's like,
Kanye West.
I mean, okay. I mean, but like I'm saying, like he talked about feel good things in certain songs where I'm just like, hey, dude got a message. And he was also speaking like on woke stuff, like talking about, you know what I'm saying, the towers and trying to get people to understand like, hey, there's some shit that's about to go down, y'all just don't understand, blah,
Kanye
blah, blah. Man, Kanye. Okay.
Jesus.
Kanye. Now I will say Kanye is like that. Now I'm not gonna ever diss Kanye and say he wasn't like that because he is.
Diapers are forever.
But still, if you want to do this with the big one,
Sir, do you have a
be
moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Kanye West?
But it's like with, I mean, it's like with B.O.B. though. It's like I honestly just feel like, you know what I'm saying,
Kanye,
dude was on
2020.
another level.
Oh, I can't run, yo. 2024.
Fuck that, he can't run for shit.
Yo,
till
yeah,
he get his life
Kanye, he
together.
on some other shit for sure.
But I mean, like I said, just B.O.B. was just really influential.
You
to
see
me.
what them ladies did to their daddy.
Yeah.
Just think of what they.
Yeah, oh my God.
What they did
Hey,
to
you
their
are
daddy.
wild.
Hey, that was Brad that said that.
Hey, it was all
Don't
y'all that
cancel
are
me.
smiling.
Don't cancel me.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of chuckled at that
I said what I said.
because he kind of right. That kind of fucked that man, dude.
Hey.
But
No,
I mean-
no, Kanye, he ain't been right since his mom died. It was before.
No, yeah,
it was before
yeah,
the
yeah.
Kardashians got a hold of him.
Hey man, I feel bad for Travis Scott still. They cursed my man.
Man,
No, I feel bad for
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't
Travis.
gonna
They
say that.
cursed my man Travis Scott. He couldn't win no damn Grammy because he was fucking with Kylie Jenner, old
Yeah.
stupid ass.
I mean, he got other people writing for him. So.
Man, he don't got nobody right for him. He right.
Antonio don't like
Sci-Hi,
that shit.
I don't like that shit, man.
Oh yeah,
For
yeah,
rappers,
yeah.
I
Sci-Hi.
don't like that shit.
Why not? Sci-Hi. Well, I mean, I'm okay. No.
No, I ain't got no problem with Sci-Hi.
Oh,
rapping for
okay,
people.
okay.
I just don't like these
The rappers are getting
these rappers that are having people write for them.
Oh, yeah, I've
and then
already
they're
had this
collecting all the
conversation.
accolades and getting Grammys and all this shit.
Well,
like they're so talented.
Those
You're
writers
fucking
still get
not.
Grammys. Those
But
writers still get
yeah, they
No,
do.
yeah, they do.
They get it.
But,
I'll
but
put
the
it-
people don't fucking know who.
Yeah, but their
But
name's
I-
on there, bro.
yeah.
You go look that track up, it says that motherfucker's name. You go
It
look up
does.
the message by
It
Dr. Dre, it
does.
says Royce wrote that motherfucker. You know
That's
what I mean?
true, that's
So
true.
like, so it's not like they're not getting. I mean, they're getting paid for it, dude. They're
No.
making that choice. You know what I mean? Like,
I
if
have
someone
no
gave
beef. It's like what you
I
said.
have no beef with
I think
that.
we've had
I was like,
this
ATG, here's
conversation
the deal
before.
to write my fucking album for me, and that's it. You're
No.
fucking off. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't gonna
Yeah,
take that.
I'll
milk?
do that shit all day.
Absolutely, you will, bro.
See, that's
Hey, you
not
better
my
have
beef.
some
My beef is
drugs.
with the artists that are doing it. The artists like the Drake that's paying the Quentin Miller.
Why?
The fucking Dre that's paying Jay-Z
Why?
to write a song called
I think he doesn't like the fact that
Still
they get
Dre.
Well, explain
considered.
that.
I can explain. I'll
the song
explain
is
it.
called Still
I
Dre.
can't-
It's about me, written by Jay-Z.
I can explain. I can explain it. I can
He doesn't
explain
like
why.
that they get
Because it's like if you an MC, you feel what I'm saying, and you talk about how you just so original. Having somebody write your raps for you is not original.
But it's different. It's different to me when it's like Drake's out talking about his pen game, and then fucking yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Joe Miller's writing all this shit, but in the same right, you know what I mean. It's like if it's like Dre or something, they're just like, yeah, man, I didn't write any of this shit, and they fucking still are selling 1 million records, and who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
because they ain't out asking Dre about his fucking pen game. You know what I mean? That's the thing. They're not sitting Dre down like, hey, man, tell me deeply about these bars you wrote on what the fuck ever. You know what I mean? So it's like it's never a scenario where they're front pretending like they wrote those bars. You know what I mean? Like it's different because you see what I'm saying? Like no, there's no.
Dre makes
They're
I
not
think
trying
I
to
see
play it
what you're
off like it's
saying.
theirs.
Okay,
You get
so
what
it
I mean?
depends on the artist.
Well, how
too. So,
about in
like,
comedy? Would you pay someone to write your jokes for you? Would you?
I
would
already do.
Do you?
You can make, you write all my jokes. You're a world class writer. Didn't Dre make the beats though?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Dre is
Dre made
famous-
beats
Dre's
for
famous for
producer.
Producer. He's the doctor of.
So that's
yeah, the
different.
engineer.
Nobody's
Did he make-
expecting
did he make
his pen
Still-
game to be
Did
crazy.
he make
Sure,
Still
sure.
Dre's beat?
I don't know.
That
Probably.
Probably.
I would
That
assume
sounds
so.
like a Dre beat.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard. No, I ain't even gonna do that because I don't like throwing rumors. That's whack. But I will say, yeah, it's different for Dre because nobody's expecting him to be a dope ass lyricist, or like Drake. Like Drake writes for other people too, but he also sometimes have people write for him.
Sure.
So like his pen game is a little bit in question, but at the same time, he's kind of proven that he can rap. But
He was a backpack rapper before he got on. He was a backpack MC, so he can rap his ass off.
But I'm questioning people who like don't write their shit at all, like let's say like Cardi B, like she or whoever. Like, and then that's another thing too is if you're paying somebody to write your shit better be fucking flawless. But for you to be paying somebody to write your raps and they're still garbage, you're trash. Like you like what is why are you dumping?
I get it. Like I agree with the whole. I can't. I get where you're coming from. Is if
dumb
people,
it down to sell it, dude.
That's
I mean,
true.
You know what I mean? Like
That's
you know
true.
that already, bud. You know what I mean? That's not even a secret, you know. So in the same
Yeah,
right, it's like
I don't know. It's because I don't
You know
really.
what I mean?
But you
give a fuck
also-
about
I
money
get
but-
what
like
you're
that.
but also
saying,
like
but
I-
if
like
it's
I-
selling,
Not
if
everybody,
people
you know what I mean?
listen-
Like John Blaze bars is what we want, but fucking they don't make the radio.
But
hits,
also,
you know
like
what
I
mean?
was-
like, you get what I'm saying?
But also, like I told you before, ATG, when people write, and like some people just don't care about the spotlight no more. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
there are certain people that
But
are
that's
in the
people that are
game.
selling. Those are people that are selling.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, but like some of them don't care about the spotlight like that because they just like, you know what, I'd rather write, just be in the background because like that's just what I want to
Sure.
do.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Whether
that
it's song,
motherfucker that does with the spotlight needs
they
to
do
pick
their
up
own.
their pen.
Yeah, they do their own
and earn
thing. They do their own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like
goddamn
Quentin Miller, once he got exposed, you feel me? He wanted to do his own thing, and
Yeah.
it didn't go so well because now it's like your voice to them isn't right because it's not Drake's voice.
Yeah.
Sure.
But if he would have did it on his own without Drake before then, bro, Quentin Miller would probably be something to be fucked
Yo,
with.
didn't
You feel
Nelly
me?
make a movie similar to this? Like he stole his cousin's raps, his cousin got killed or something, and then he signed a contract deal, and then he couldn't write the rest of the next
Nelly?
Yeah, Nelly. It
Really?
had Nelly in it and shit. This was back in the day
The
when
only movie I know him from is The Longest Yard.
no, this was
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
That boy got
his,
slave
his
feet.
brother or something died, and he stole his kid's raps, and then he had signed a contract with a label for multiple records, but he was sending in trash because he couldn't write his own shit, and he had stole everything. So
Oh damn, I ain't never seen that.
Whoa, y'all, none of y'all seen
Never
that
heard
movie?
of this fucking movie.
Google that
It
shit.
sounds
I'm
like
not
all of us
tripping, am
What
I?
the fuck you want me to Google there, bud?
Jamie.
Somebody Google it.
Google movie with Nelly about writing and rapping.
Nelly movies.
Any movie without now.
That's so funny. It popped up. It's so funny. It popped up.
Nelly's on
Oh,
IMDb,
shit, it is
Longest
popping up.
Yard.
Reach Me, Snipes,
Soundtrack, a bunch of shit.
Down by the Water, A Fall from Grace.
I did not know he's been in this many movies.
I don't think he's.
He was on Smallville.
I bet you it's.
He was on.
He was on Smallville. Oh, I was finna be like, what?
Hey, Superman. That's a terrible. That's a
Good
terrible.
God.
We're gonna go ahead and cut that.
That's probably Snipes.
I think it was Snipes.
That right out
Center
of it.
Entertainment
A
presents-
good-natured Philadelphia teen and aspiring rapper who
Yeah.
works at a hip-hop record label. There he hangs with rising superstar Prolific, aka Nelly, during the day and works in his own music after hours. However, when Prolific is kidnapped, did Nelly get kidnapped in the movie?
That's a way better synopsis than what I got
I
right
think
here.
so. You gotta watch
Hold
it.
on,
You're
man.
on the Wikipedia.
His unreleased. He steals his unreleased album because he gets kidnapped.
This had to be
Yeah.
bootleg. Where did you find this movie?
Yo, you know Midge
Dude,
back
it-
in the
it does
day.
not-
Like he had all the DVD. Like it was like every other night he went to.
Cause
the
I
city
ain't
and got
never in my
the-
life heard of this before.
Me neither.
It doesn't even have a Wikipedia.
That
My cousin
mother-
shot this movie. It's
low budget as hell.
Still get it on Amazon.
Oh, that's wild.
Damn.
I'm glad that they had a movie, and I didn't dream to trip that shit up.
It's got a 25% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Also, for the record,
Better than Dave Chappelle
Jeez,
stand. That one.
I just want to say real quick before people, I guess, judge me or whatever. I think singing is different. I think it's okay to have singers write for, or have writers write for singers.
Oh, thanks
Fuck
for clearing
that.
that up.
Yeah, I think that's fine because people aren't really tripping off of what you're saying. It's more about your voice.
Hypocrite.
I don't know, man. I've seen some
No,
dudes.
Hypocrite is what you said.
Back in the day, man, I seen some dudes that could write and like couldn't rap. You know what I mean? Like they could write like motherfuckers, and they had some insane bars, but like they couldn't. Like they didn't listen. It sounds fucked up, but like they had
No rhythm.
no internal chronometer, so they couldn't like go to a beat. You know what I mean? Ever.
That's
They
wild.
could sit there and like spit their bars without a beat, but like they couldn't go to a beat ever. You know what I mean? They were
Brad,
like
get
so
out of here.
off on
So
it.
you saying you got bars, Brad?
No, I'm saying I can't go.
right?
I got no internal.
Yeah.
I can't.
You got nothing, huh?
I can't even tap my foot to a
Brad's like,
fucking.
bro, I got a notebook that'll put the Illmatic to shame right now.
Right, yeah. No shit.
Oh
That's
god.
funny.
Right.
Good lord.
No, I
That's
think we learned a
wild.
long time ago, Antonio. And I,
Oh yeah. He's one of the first victims of the rap battle.
I think Zach was just over. We had Zach over for dinner. He was talking about a time you made a rap about me having surgery on my feet.
Yeah. Man, it was cold back then.
You made up a rap about him having
have
surgery?
No,
I had
I didn't make up
surgery.
a whole rap about it. It was a battle. It wasn't like me in the studio making a song about Brad's feet.
That's all it was.
Yeah, that turned into a fetish thing real quick. Didn't it?
Like up in the studio, like, all right,
Ask Retro another question.
What rounds
Since
with
we got
once?
him here, you know. Retro.
Yeah, I got one. I seen that video with you with the flute. You probably playing that flute?
Hell no.
I was like, who's playing that flute, man?
Hell no.
I was about to say, I was about to get mad. right
Man, the
now.
behind the scene about that, bro. So Ibanez, who shot the video, he was like, "Can you get a flute?" I'm like, "Are you out your rabbit ass, man?" He talking about, "No, for real, I need a flute." I'm like, "All right, bro." So I finally found a flute. It took me a while, and he was like, "All right, you're gonna play it." I'm like, "Again, are you out your rabbit ass mind?" And he was like, "No, I'm serious. Like, I want you to play it." So I didn't know what the hell to do with it. So Chelsea, my photographer, she was like, "This how you play the flute? I used to play the flute. This how you
One
do
time,
it."
if
They should have had her play it. Then.
And that's what I said. I said, "Why you don't get your ass up here and play this damn flute?" She said, "Well, I'm not the rapper." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah, but
I'm like, "All right, I see how this is going."
she was
So,
in our video, not rapping.
Well, she did something else, but she
she did something.
no, she did. She was like taking pictures of like in the video. Like in the video, you see like how they're taking pictures and shit. That was her.
Okay.
So, yeah, she taught me how to play the flute and how to hold it. So that's when I learned how to do that shit. But I did not play the flute at all. That was definitely cap. But I did like how it came
I
out.
was about to say, damn, he's nerdy with the words and can play the flute. Like, fuck, got it all.
I am a
dude.
drummer though, but
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
And he likes the punk rock, dude. You just impressing me left and right. I'm about to grab an album when I get out of
yeah,
here.
definitely, bro.
Top 3 wrestlers.
Ooh.
We switching up. It's retro champ.
Damn.
Get the tables.
All time, not current.
Okay, so damn.
Does anybody still watch wrestling?
Yes, I
Oh
do.
yeah.
Yes,
Really?
yes.
On.
Hella-
Shit, I was
He
on.
goes,
Back
yeah,
up.
not me. But yeah, people are.
I definitely do. Damn. So The Rock is number 1, of course.
Of course.
Damn.
Good answer.
After that, it would probably have to be.
That's a tough question.
It is because it's a lot of names that's coming to
There
my
it is,
mind.
yeah. Oh, yeah. The Rock is incredible, though.
Eddie Guerrero. Damn, Eddie Guerrero's like 2. And then my third would have to be. Holy shit. Probably Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
And there's a reason why behind Chris Jericho. That man is literally he's literally one of the GOATs. His accomplishments itself is just crazy, and people just don't understand that. It's like he's one of those. What, Booker T too? no, I'm like, no, for real. Like Booker T.
Five times.
Booker T was definitely one of those where it's like him, Jericho, Edge, like some of those are like GOATs that we just don't acknowledge
Yeah.
for real
I
because
seen Chris Jericho at a food bar.
oh, that's Fozzy.
Fozzy, yeah. I know.
How was that?
It was packed. First of all,
Really?
Yeah, on like a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, he does well, dude. That shit does well.
Yeah.
He's like the nicest guy, dude. My buddy loves
Oh, I believe he's the nicest
Yeah.
guy ever.
Oh, yeah.
I seen him
Yeah.
walking into food bar though. He did not look like he liked that neighborhood.
Yeah.
You can tell. He was like, "What the fuck are we
He's
here?"
played here a couple times. He's played in Pops a couple times for sure.
Really?
Oh, yeah, he's awesome, dude. Super nice guy, yeah.
Hell yeah, Jericho.
Hell no, I did not know that he was selling out shit like that.
Most
That's what's up.
underrated wrestlers.
Most underrated wrestlers,
Yeah.
CM Punk, for one.
CM Punk.
CM Punk is underrated as
Can
fuck.
you be underrated if you've been the champion?
He's underrated as fuck.
Okay.
Very underrated. Ricochet is underrated.
Never
AJ Styles.
heard of him.
AJ Styles is underrated as well, in my
I
opinion.
feel like he was real popular back. In the
Well, he's popular, but I'm just saying, like, he's just underrated. I also have an honorable mention. Kenny Omega is underrated. In my opinion.
Okay.
It's like some people just, like, we did say that Kenny Omega is probably the greatest wrestler of, like, the century right now. But it's like, at the same
Never heard of
time,
him either.
we just, well, he's not new. But
So he might be really underrated. Then, really.
it's just a lot of people, it's just underrated because they're not on the WWE programming.
When I think of underrated,
So-
I think of people like Shelton Benjamin,
Very underrated.
Funaki. I'm kidding.
Funaki's a great announcer. Not good at wrestling. Tajiri, underrated.
Tajiri. Oh yeah,
Underrated.
was that the one who used to like put
Spit
the
the
green
mist,
shit in your
yeah.
face? Damn.
Underrated. Who else is underrated?
Rikishi.
Rikishi.
was funny.
Yeah. Did he pass away too?
No, he's still alive.
Oh,
yeah.
Umaga passed away.
Umaga underrated.
Yeah.
For real, like a man his size moving that fast, underrated.
All right.
I
Divas.
don't know how to.
Top 3 divas.
Top 3 divas: Trish Stratus, Lita.
Woo! Trish
Yeah,
Stratus
that
was
was
number
loaded.
1. I was gonna introduce that. Who's the best diva and why is it Trish Stratus?
Trish Stratus, Lita, and I gotta go with. Ooh, this kind of hard.
Lita too. Yeah.
Ooh,
Stacey
She didn't
Keebler
age well.
Times a motherfucking million.
Stacey Keebler.
Oh! Gotta leave my whole fist right now, son. Holy fuck. God damn, dude. Jesus Christ.
damn, that's kind of hard. The third one's kind of hard because it was a lot of talent. As far as that goes, I don't know who to pick for my third.
I thought Victoria was dope. As
Victoria
a wrestler.
was dope. She
As a
was-
wrestler.
Yeah. Fuck it. Paige.
Paige. I think she's got a movie coming out. Or like a movie
No,
about
it's
her
out.
life.
It's out.
It's out now?
Yeah.
Wow.
About her and her brother.
I don't even know who she is for real.
Paige is dope. I don't know why. I mean, she could be in my top 3, but it's like it's somebody else. I was missing. Somebody I'm missing.
Trish Stratus is probably low key my first crush ever. Her and Kimberly from the Power Rangers.
Wow.
And Topanga
Nice,
from
man.
Topanga from Boy Meets. I was just about to say Topanga.
Man, let's stop
She's
it
like a
right
Midwest
here.
No, sister.
No, this dude said Tia Tamara.
I was a freak as a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Did you just say you say Kimberly was a Midwest four?
Yeah, she about,
Not
yeah.
just a
He's sick, man. I didn't even peep him saying
Not just a
that.
4. You had to add extra disrespect and say a Midwest 4.
I
Damn,
think, damn, that's kind of bad, Rob. Like, what
you
the
were
fuck?
wildin', man. Kimberly, who was looking better than Kimberly back in the early 90s?
I don't know.
China.
Now, that's a Midwest 4.
That's a They gotta make a movie about
that's a
her
Midwest
life. 'cause
8,
She
a
went through
realistic
some
4.
shit.
Oh my god. No way.
Yo. Kimberly was fine. That is
Hey.
fine. I like Topanga more probably.
I like. Let me tell you.
Trish Stratus was. Couldn't nobody tell me anything bad about
Hey,
Trish
you
Stratus.
know who's my crush though? Man, you know who my.
Shanti.
Do y'all know who my?
Oh, yeah, Shawnee.
And she's still bad
Ugh.
to this day.
Ugh. So good. Yeah, there you go, right
You see
there.
in the
That's your
Jordan,
best
in the
example
Jordan
right there.
Lucas video?
Oh,
With Shanti?
Man, that video still ain't busting over 10 mil. I don't know why. That's a good song. Hey, hold on. Do you know what that song is about?
It's a good song, but I don't think it's one of his best. I think,
It's not one of his
is that
best.
her on the hook?
He don't
Because
miss. He don't miss.
Ashanti is an amazing singer. Why,
think she is on the
why
hook.
come they didn't?
I think she is on the
use
hook.
that?
I think she is on the hook.
I know, but it's like the hook is so.
Well, I mean,
bland.
it was more of
Tonio trying to be nice.
Let's,
Bland.
Find words that doesn't.
Yeah.
what you want. You want to ask me something?
Yeah, I
too?
want to talk to Russia
Bland,
about
you know,
Russia.
earthy
And
tones.
not about-
Another-
not
what's
about
some spice?
Ashanti. I mean, she's fine as a motherfucker, but don't get me wrong. I mean,
Oh, that's how we got. We talked about the
Well, I'm just saying, like-
wrestlers, and then we got on to.
That's
Oh, yeah.
how the hell?
Let's talk about beats. Where do you get your beats at? Do you pick your own beats? People just hand
Chris
you beats
J-Bo.
and you're like,
Chris
fuck it, I'm gonna go to these bars, or
Chris J-Bo.
Is that everything comes from him?
Not everything, but like it was two. Now on FY, it was 2 other beats that came from Epic the Don. But
Newest album.
yeah, that's the newest
That's all
EP.
him. He did all that.
Now the newest EP, J-Bo did 3 out of the 5.
Okay.
The other 2 beats, like I said, was from Epic the Don. But J-Bo does everything. Like Backlash, J-Bo.
Yeah.
Level Up, J-Bo.
Mixes, masters. That dude
Yeah, he mixed
beats.
masters everything.
Yeah, I like
So
those
that's my
beats.
guy. That's my
Good.
producer. He's a very, very cool dude.
He mixed my entire.
That's the guy who does.
Yeah,
the,
mix it
is
to-
that
yeah.
The, who does the Super or the Nintendo stuff? No, is that the 8-bit beats or no? I think it's somebody.
That was
That's
J.E.
probably somebody else.
Oh,
Yeah, J.E.
Okay,
Yeah, that's J.E.
Jagged Edge.
super producer.
See, but sorry, J.E. We have people that are uneducated.
Apologize,
I said,
J.E.
is that the guy here, Jay? And I go, okay, yeah. Fuck
God
I'm
damn.
gonna stop because
Everything,
next
bro, you know what I
Tonio's
mean?
gonna have J.E. on and be like, this dude that was talking
Yeah,
shit
man.
on
I ain't in
you.
the
Like he
studio
did with
beats,
Gorilla.
man. I'm good. So we good. That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, no, Chris J-Bo does all my shit, man. Like, because I trust him a lot with my beats, and he be knowing exactly like
What you want.
He
He just comes at you with it and you're like, this is the one, huh?
Yeah, either that or like we just make one up, or like, cause he know I'm very peculiar with beats. Like he know like I have an ear for shit, so it's like my shit don't be regular because I don't want my shit to be regular.
Who would, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Most
So
people, I mean, some people would, I guess.
well, today's rap, everybody want the same shit.
Yeah.
I don't.
Trap beats with fucking
Yeah, like with 808s and
30
shit.
second hi-hats and shit. Yeah, absolutely. Right.
Yeah, so I mean with J-Bo, it's like at first he was kind of like this dude want everything like this, but it's like he understands now. It's like when it comes to me and my music, I'm very, very peculiar, and I want things to be perfectly right.
See,
so.
Chris J-Bo be playing favorites. He don't be sending me the beats. He be sending you.
Damn.
I be listening to your beats. I'm like, God damn.
Maybe that's because you think it
I'm
was
like,
Retro went in on
Chris,
it.
send me. Yeah, it might be.
It
I
might
don't
be
know.
because he went in on it. You weren't looking at it
I
like
don't know,
that.
man.
He know I'm
Well, I
weird
was
with my
supposed to send you
shit.
beats,
I was,
never
bro,
did.
but then I
Never
didn't.
did.
I told you to tell me.
Yeah.
I got one for you.
But hey, all right. So, what's your favorite show you've ever done?
Tell us about that one.
You talking about like as far as like interviewing or
No, like shows,
performance.
live concerts.
performance?
Yeah, what's your best show? What show were you like? That was
Fuck
the best
that
one. Ain't
interview.
nothing- Like the benchmark of the best.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
I almost did that at Beyond FM.
I'm weak as hell.
Well, at Beyond FM, there was an intern there, and they were like asking them like questions, like grilling them. I always got in his face. I was like, "What lives matter?" You better answer quick. I'm still on you.
I mean,
No.
I think my favorite show has to be Point Fest.
That was the
Point
best
Fest?
one. You like that one?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
cause that was my first festival, so that was kind of lit.
So that's the benchmark for everything. I'm going for that as the benchmark for everything.
Yeah, I mean because like I said, it's my first festival. It was in front of a lot of people. I made new fans. I made new connections. That was my first time ever having a connection with the Point. And like I said, I've been to Point Fest a lot. That's how I seen ATG. Like I was a fan of Discrepancies before I met them. So it's like all that tied in. I'm just like, this is a moment.
You know, a lot of people would usually say that we would probably have on, but I actually believe it out of this guy with him bringing up like casualties and shit like that. I
Yeah.
actually take his word that
Like, for
he
real.
knew who Discrepancies was.
My
as far as
brother,
The Rock.
it's
did.
so weird. My brother showed me Discrepancies. You met my brother, like, you know what I'm saying? He showed me Discrepancies, and he was like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? We're going to Point Fest, blah blah blah. Yellow Wolf gonna be there." I'm like, "I'm in." That was all he had to say because I didn't know anybody else on that card until we got there. Then I started seeing other bands and shit that I knew, and he was like, "Discrepancies is so cold, bro. They got this rapper."
They were on that Yellow Wolf one.
Yep.
I
And
remember that festival and watching
it was
all the
fun.
people come to that stage because I was standing up top. We was all standing up there and we were like in a circle, like smoking a little joint and trying to be all inconspicuous, obviously. And then they announced y'all was performing on that stage over there, and it was just like everyone from the main stage, and we were at the top of the hill. It was just like everything went over there. And with the
Yeah.
grounds being so much smaller, though, it was just like, holy shit, we didn't realize that was that many people there.
Shit was
yeah, it was wild. But yeah, so when I seen them, I was just like, I want to meet ATG so bad because I thought he was cold, which he is. So I just like, I want to meet him. He was he's alright. No, he's alright.
He was like, this
He's alright. He's
I ride on those cars. I still tell you, bro.
He was gonna say that, but I wrote his bar.
Fucking hypocrite.
I had somebody write these questions down for me.
Weak as hell. So yeah, like I had. It's crazy. So like when I finally seen him live, I was just like, yeah, bro, I want to be on that stage and I want to meet like ATG. And then next thing you know, I find out that he knows me. I didn't know ATG knew who I was. Like he added me on Facebook and everything. I'm like, this dude really know who I am, or he's just saying that. And then when J-Bo seen him for the first time and talked to him, he was like, you know who Retro is? And ATG was like, yeah, I know who Retro Champ is. I like him. And I'm just like, I'm like, ATG know who I am, bro.
But I'm telling you.
But I'm saying though, this is what. But at this point in my career, I was a nobody. Like nobody know who I was. Nobody. Like I barely came to Pops for real. Like I didn't have anything going yet. So I was just so shocked that somebody knew who I was. And ever since then, bro, I was like, I just
You're
want to
local
tap
in
in
the
with him.
St. Louis music scene. I'm pretty sure Antonio and his band knows of you guys.
I
pretty
watched.
much.
We also had some mutual friends as well too.
Yeah.
So, and I came out and saw you at
What was that, football?
Food Bar. Yeah.
Did they shut down?
I opened up for Jaron Benton, I think, at that time.
Oh yeah, Jerry Ben.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, shout out Mike Judy for
I
that.
left before he got on stage.
How was that show?
That was fun. That was fun. 'Cause I
Jared
opened-
Benton is cold.
Yeah, that's my dude. And
dope
it felt good. That's one of my other favorite shows too, because I know Jaren personally, so it kind of made me feel good to open up for somebody I really know. And not to mention, he was in Funk Volume. That's one of my favorite groups.
Yeah.
So that also made me feel good.
Ashenberg.
Yeah. Ooh, wee.
Bad.
Bro, the backstory behind that is so wild.
Yeah.
Wild. But yeah, man, it's just, I think Point Fest really put me in a position where I was like, you know what, this is,
You going
I'm
with it.
good. Yeah. Like, I'm
Felt
good.
like even that was the step, basically.
Yeah, like that was a huge step, and I'm just like, all right, now people are probably gonna start really fucking with you because you've done this platform, and hip hop don't even touch this thing.
Well, you go hard too. You know what I mean? Like that's one of those things. That's like whenever you play live, like you got that energy. You know what I mean?
appreciate
And that's
it,
what's
yeah.
hype about it. That's what's dope. Like that is what's good about it. You know what I mean? Is that people who aren't even into hip hop and shit like that, they feed off energy and shit when they see you play. You know what I mean? I've seen like when ATG played whatever the fuck this show that was at the Poor or whatever. Those people were fucking loving that shit when you came out and wrecked it. You know what I mean? Like, because it's like 'cause that wasn't a hip hop show at all. That was like fucking, you know.
There's a huge population of people out there that just want something different. That we just want different
Right.
sound. And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what all about music. Even these guys, I'll be bringing up people and they're like, "Who the fuck is that?" Because if it's different, and that's what Antonio had. That's what you have. That's not you two.
No, not me. I got nothing.
I mean, like it's just like that. That's the goal. Like I always want to do something different. Like I don't never want my music to sound the same.
Right.
Like,
Remember you went
ever.
out to Wisconsin?
But yeah,
Rock
was,
USA?
Yep. That
Yeah.
was lit.
Y'all should have seen my man's controlling the crowd from the crowd. He like you started like a circle.
Yeah, I started a circle pit because it was
This is a show you played with.
Yeah, and it was so funny because Addison was the one that told me to do it. Addison was like, "Retro, can you start a mosh pit for this song?" I'm like, "My pleasure." So I went out there and did a circle pit, and man, that was so lit. I had a good time.
It's hilarious.
Wisconsin.
It's funny because like Retro's like the biggest person in the crowd, and he's like,
You can't miss him, dude. You can't miss
he's
him.
telling people like he's running in a circle and he's like looking at motherfuckers like you better fucking run behind me, and everybody like shit. I ain't finna say no to this motherfucker. Like he started and then like there's a circle in the middle of the crowd, which is crazy because like so when we started performing, it was maybe 50 to 100 people, maybe less.
We looked up.
But then, but by 3 or 4 songs in, like the whole tent
Was
is like
filled.
full.
You guys got that vibe,
Like
man. I'm
that
telling
was
you.
like people. It just drew people.
We
in.
looked
Vibe,
up.
dude.
Me and Dub literally were talking before we even touched the stage because I know he was gonna rap and I was gonna freestyle, but we were just talking, and we looked back. Dub goes, "Oh fuck," and I'm like, "Where the hell all these damn people come from?"
Yeah.
Because we were focusing on discrepancy, like we
That
was
was
just
the-
vibing, and we turned, we
The
like,
tent didn't look like that
the
the entire
hell?
day.
no,
entire
it didn't.
day.
After that tent died.
Yeah.
Like it was
It's got that
crazy.
vibe, man. It's got that fucking
Yeah,
energy,
bro.
dude. It's got
But
that
yeah,
energy.
just seeing him out there, like, and then he's got the circle going, and then he gets in the middle of the circle and starts doing the running man.
My man.
It's hilarious. I'm on stage trying my best not to laugh, like rapping at the same time. Like my man's is doing the running man in front of this, in the middle of this circle pit that he started.
Bro, yeah, I was
Got lit on
so
this one.
I was so lit, bro, because I'm just like, bro, we up in Wisconsin. I'm finna see all these great ass bands. I'm with my fam. Like
on that show.
it was, damn, Disturbed, Kill Switch,
9 point.
9 Point. Ooh, I wish Zach was
Fit for a
here.
King.
Fit for a King was on that
Crazy
show.
The whole festival.
Howard Jones's band was on there.
What's it called? Light the Torch.
Yep, like the Torch was there. I love Howard. Howard's like
we
my
saw him. We
favorite
opened up
rock
for him here
singer.
too. Damn.
Yeah, you did.
What is the name of that damn band? They were wearing spacesuits.
See, this why when Zach was here, he can name it on the
Yeah,
spot.
man. On there, they were doing like a whole different thing, but here they wore space
Who were the people that had
helmets and shit.
the people that had the violins and shit?
Yeah. That's
Them,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
I can't-
That's who Zach was introducing me to in the car, bro. Like, they're tough as fuck. I just can't remember who they were.
What's the name of that fuck?
Damn.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, cause
Edit it in later.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like,
clip it in.
Making a nasally voice.
like Lamp Basket.
What's up, y'all? It's ATG. I just want to say thank you guys so much for checking out this episode. Go back and check out some of the old episodes and come back and check us out next week. We'll have part 2 of this interview with Retro Champ. It'll be episode 7. Until then, much love. Peace. Yeah.